Hey guys, so I thought I'd make a quick little video, at least try to make it quick. This is going to be a little update on the gaming PC. I made a video on this a long time ago and I think it's due for an upgrade. So, I'm going to start down with the PC itself, I guess. So, one thing I did is this thing originally had single channel memory, so I put it to dual channel, another supposedly identical stick. So they're both 16 gigabytes, dual channel, 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than enough for what I do. At least I would hope to think. I'm not like a crazy gamer or anything, so this whole case probably isn't a very good symbol of what I do on it. But yeah, plenty of RGB. This is DDR4 RAM. Like this thing, I think I showed you the specs. This thing's got DDR4 RAM, a 10th gen i5, Comet Lake, I believe. This thing's still got no graphics card, but you can see if you look in there, I did put in a NVMe. This thing originally came with SSD, which is still in there, but right now I'm using the NVMe for my Windows installation. So yeah, that's about it. I cleaned this thing up, dusted it out. I cleaned up the CPU. I repasted it. I don't know if it needs to be repasted or not, but I just did it anyway. Pulled the cooler off because I had undusted the cooler. Yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately, this case doesn't really have too good of a filter for filtering out dust, so it does get in the case. As you can see, I dusted this out maybe a few months ago, so no, I think all the way back in November maybe. Yeah, not horrible. So one thing you guys may notice is there's some new monitors, and originally I had some pretty small 20 inchers, but now I got an old and a used monitor. I got a new and a used monitor, so they're both Dells. This one's a 27-inch 1080p. It's about as detailed as I can get with it, 60 FPS. Nothing too fancy there. Pretty standard monitor. It looks modern. Picture quality is pretty decent. Yeah, honestly, there's not really much for me to complain about it. It works good. And then over here on this monitor, this monitor's been in the family for a while. It was on our original PC that we bought back in whatever 2012. So it's kind of an older monitor, and it's a little bit smaller. This one's a 26. This one's a 27. So it's not the best combination, but I think you could do worse. It looks okay actually. It's smooth. It works good. Yeah. And if you're wondering how I got dual screens out of no graphics card, I can show you. This motherboard actually supports it. So you can see this thing has DisplayPort and it has HDMI. So basically I just did a DisplayPort to this monitor has DVI, so I gave it DVI. So DVI and HDMI, yeah, and it works perfectly. Motherboard natively supports it. The moment I plugged it in, it did exactly as it should. So that was cool. Yeah, the peripherals are still the same. I've been using this Logitech mouse for a long time now. Great mouse. I don't remember what the model is. RGB trackpad that I've had forever. It still works, and this keyboard I've had forever too. It's not a gaming keyboard. It's not a satisfying keyboard. But, I mean, it's better than the last one I had. Yeah. Let's go into some more peripherals here. So as you can see, I have a USB hub running from a long USB extender cable. up here, so this is where I connect the power for the RGB. This is power to the keyboard because I record direct line level signal digitally, of course, so this thing's got a digital interface in it, but it sends it via USB to here, and then you have I also film myself playing piano as well, so there's hookup to a camera. Yeah, that's it. As for there, there's the strip that goes back here, and I put in another strip to get power to this light to give the piano a little light, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the phone up here for an up above camera view. Yeah. I got different audio sources, so I got audio coming directly out of the monitor if I need to. I also got this. Normally the PC sends its audio directly through the keyboard, because the keyboard's got the audio interface in it, so it's got the drivers. So actually the computer audio goes through here and comes out to my headphones, which is kind of cool. I can play the piano while hearing a video or something on the computer. But also, I have this Samson Go mic that I've also had for a long time, and it still works just fine. Right now it's not plugged in at the moment, but I can plug it in, and I got it pretty kind of close to my face, but it does still have good sound quality, and it also has a monitoring / audio interface in it if I need. So that's it for that. I already told you about the headphones. It's a pretty basic setup. There's not really all too much to it, except for all the electrical and the messy cable management. This is the Wi-Fi card. So this thing supposedly supports Wi-Fi 6, and you know what? Its speeds are very acceptable. That I know I can run one right now. And yeah, it's good. It's plenty good for what I do with it. And if you're streaming YouTube video, I mean, it right now it's maxing out. The upload speed's kind of slow, but really what needs to be fast is the download speed, especially if you're streaming. So not too bad. Yeah, what else was I gonna show? I can show you back here once again all the messy cable management. It's pretty bad, but it works. You can see where everything goes. You can see my dual displays. That's the adapter that does the big screen basically. So yeah, and of course one thing I realized is that this phone's gonna go to low frame rate. And that means that when I upload the video to YouTube, it's not going to be 60 FPS. So I apologize about that. That's unfortunate. I should turn on the flash. But yeah, that is it. It's kind of overpowered right now, but I think it'll come in handy, especially as tech moves along and I'll be able to future-proof this setup a little bit. I'll tell you, it's right now as it is. It's a quick setup. Like, I don't really know. I got nothing to fucking test it with, you know. That's what I do in a nutshell, you know. And it's so fast for that. Sometimes I do some music mixing with that, but yeah, this thing's a breeze to use. It's really fast. I had an online class I was doing Zoom for, and basically I was able to multitask, have something on this screen, have this PC does it fine. So we can enter this project here, and no struggles. I mean, this is online, so this is all dependent on the internet connection, which is good. So I've had no problems with this thing. Here's the CPU temperatures. I'm sure you might look at that and say this thing's running hot. It's doing pretty good. It's warm outside, so it's 66.6 degrees down here in the layer. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I don't really know what else to go into, really. It's been a pretty good PC, very reliable. You can turn it on, fast boot. I rarely have had any problems with this thing. I also activated the Windows 11 as well. And I saw Windows 11 on it, that went smoothly. And yeah, this thing's been a great PC. It was built very well. I hope to get many more years out of it. So yeah, that'll conclude this video.